You've seen how things are out there. Ohio is a mess. It would be a mess even without the Rust King terrorizing it, and yet he is. Believe me when I say that you and I are not the only ones with a score to settle. So I propose we do something about it. I don't want to overstrain you, so let's make it a nice and easy yes or no question. Would you like to take the Rust King down? Planning is the right word. If we're going to dismantle an operation like that, we'll need to be smart about it. If you need a breather, go get it. Then come talk to me. There is much to discuss. Welcome in. Make yourself at home. Welcome in. Make yourself at home. You ready to talk? It's not a matter of how, it's a matter of why. Because he's so strong, he has to go. This place would be better for it. Well, see it this way. With him gone, there'll be an empty throne that anyone can take. Why have you changed your mind about me? You chose to save me in that arena. I wasn't working for him then, and I'm not working for him now. I'm real glad you came to your senses. You're an important piece in all this. To go against someone like that, we need more people. There's 3 of them in the surrounding area that are notorious for killing his men. Lucky for you, one of them is right here in Highway Town. Head down to the underbelly below. There's a room at the far end with an American flag. Inside, an intercom will ask you for a password. It's Brahmin. Don't forget it. But I'll be here, just in case you do. Aren't you meant to be somewhere else? How can I help? You're the curious type. I like that. What would you like to know? It's the only safe place around here. I didn't have much choice. I don't know much. I think people came here for safety. It being all high off the ground helped, and being high off the ground is vital around here. Apparently, the land got real screwed by some chemical. They call it rust. The same thing you want, my friend. Whatever you want. Alrighty then. I'll be here if you want to talk.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Whoa. Sorry. You gave me a fright there.
Ran into a Deathclaw yet? I was lucky to get away.
Only the strongest survive. Password? The door is unlocked.
Life may be rough around here during the day, but when it turns night, man.
Aren't you a freaky-looking soldier? I've been hearing a lot about you. Some good listening skills you got there. The name's Moose. Anyone making any difference here is pretty rare. And someone as good a soldier as yourself, that's even rarer. And now you've got my attention. Eugene tells me you had the pleasure of meeting the Rust King. Him and his men lay waste to this land and bring fear to civilians. It's been up to me to free the people. Looks like we're two sides of the same coin, soldier. I've made it my mission to take out his patrols all over Burning Springs. You disrupt one for me, and I'll offer my expertise to Eugene's revolt. Why not? You clearly like helping people, or getting paid. And you'll get both here. Plus, to become the talk of the town, it's impressive, I'll give you that. And we do not discriminate here. If anything, the ghoulish nature of you could be an advantage in battle. Excuse my bite. But sometimes you need a monster to kill monsters. Fire with fire. I'm happy you're on our side. There's a large patrol a few clicks into Athens. Intercept them, take them out, and steal their supplies. Get them to Eugene. He'll know what to do with them.
This place would be a ghost town without me. Need to reach out to May. Haven't heard from her in a while.
Heard it's green over the river. Is that true?
Your life hit rock bottom too?
Blasted heat. Memory ain't what it was. Should probably start writing things down.
Enjoy this meal. You never know. My parents want me to be an auto doc.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
The most important meal of the day is the one I serve. There are no sections in my kitchen.
Do I hear some fray? What was that? Hey, a body to lose! Can't wait to hit Highway Town again. That's always good fun. Eyes open. I heard something. Thought you could hide from me. You're dead meat! You made me bleed! Your turn! It'll take more than that to put me down! Shit! Shit.
I'm waiting. Hope you've got a present for me. Thank you for doing that. Now you've proved your intentions with Moose, it's time to get the other two recruits. The first recruit is Leonard. He's known in the area for being a wild card. But rumor has it the guy took on a death claw once. He's holed up at the railroad service yard in one of the train cars. We're lucky he's normally on the move. We can't risk him moving again. Get to him first. After you've recruited the muscle, we need a sharpshooter too. An X-Raider and an expert marksman. Easily has the biggest kill count in the area. We definitely need her skills for this fight. Name's Magpie. Last I heard, she's held up at the old diner. Been there a while. She's going nowhere. Find Leonard first. I'll warn you though, these people won't do something for free. They'll expect something in return. Recruit both of them, and I'll meet you back here once it's done.
Caravans have been getting rarer and rarer. I'm starting to run low on stock.
This place is a dump. But at least it's ours.
No good bounty hunters loitering around not buying anything.
Damn, a feral. Or, huh? Why ain't you trying to bite me? You can talk. I can't guarantee I'll listen, though. I'm not interested. I can't leave this place. I'm waiting. Waiting for my son. He's been gone a while, and I can't move until he comes back. I want to go looking for him, but what if he comes back while I'm gone? Or I find something I don't want to. Just find my own, and I'll do whatever you need me to. Not exactly, no, but it's you who needs me at the end of the day. I wasn't expecting someone from a vault to help, but thanks. He used to head down southeast a lot. He'll probably be somewhere down there. And if you find, I'll kill any sumbitch who laid a finger on my boy.
Ashes. Ashes. Rust. To us. Do I hear some spray? Ashes to ashes. Rust to us.
Begging is weakness. You know the rules.
Please. How long have we known each other?
That don't matter. Rust King says only the strong survive.
It's the rust. It burns. I just need some water, then I'm good.
You're back. How goes your search? Thank goodness for that. Give them here and I'll start decrypting. Huh. Interesting. Here's a copy for yourself. Bring me any more you can find, and let me know if you have any questions.
Where's Owen? I'm done waiting. There's no way. No! Fuck! You're lying! How did he die? Tell me. Now! Raiders! Of course it was raiders! I'm sick of them! Sick of them! I'll kill every last one of those goddamn raiders! Especially the one they call King. I want my revenge now! What's so damn important to you I have to wait? Another fighter? I don't need to fight alongside someone else. I do well on my own. Whatever you want, just make it quick. Let's go!
I gotta look out for Death Claw.
Do I hear some fresh?
I would know her ashes. Rust.
Shit. Let's see who's strong.
Earn yourself rust to rust.
You got some nerve still being alive! Nothing here. Violence is might, and might makes right. Eyes open. I heard something. I'm not.
I bet 50 caps that there'll be a dust storm tomorrow. If I had them. Or had someone to bet with. Those cannibals never shut up! Whoa, whoa! Ugh, you got some nerve coming down here, cannibal! Well, you're not a feral, that's for sure. If you're not one of those cannibals, then why are you here? Look, if I were you, I'd just leave. There's nothing worthwhile here. A revolt? I might have been a good fighter a while ago, but I don't do that anymore. Anyway, sounds like a one-way ticket to an early grave. If I'm not killed by, something else. I got into some shady crap, okay? Now some creepy guys waiting for any sign of me out there. At best, I lose a few fingers. At worst, I go to an early grave. Either way, I'm not a fan of that. Okay, hero. I owe a guy some money. He's some loan shark hiding out in an office in Highwaytown. When I was trying to find some caps to pay him off, I found this old note that talked about a good chunk of them. But I couldn't journey that far. Not without help. Old me would have just killed him. But now... I'm not so sure. So, you find those caps, pay him off, and we're good. Got it? Yeah, here's a note. I'll be waiting here for when you're back. Hi. Ugh. Wouldn't miss having a laundry machine around here. forward.
My strength. Look, I'm weak.
Hey there.
Wish I could see what's... Watch your back. Nobody here will do it for you. You been down below? Stinks down there.
Let me guess. Expensive gear got you needing a boost.
They always manage
Care to
to
earn
stock
some
up.
caps?
She must earn a lot keeping us fed.
You know, I really don't like that name. It sounds so, predatory. The name's Gregory. What can I do you for? Oh, not surprised Magpie sent a little lackey.
Hand it to Splint.
Well, I won't complain. Caps are caps. Well, if I'm honest, I really was looking forward to seeing her pretty face again. She owes me a good amount. You willing to pay in full? An easy transaction. Glad we could work it out so diligently. But, this doesn't cover the interest she owes me.
Wish they would leave
Can
us
you
the
pay
hell alone.
that too?
Those raiders are trying to tame Deathclaws. Fools
Then
can
I'll
get
just
themselves
have to
killed.
pry the caps off your corpse once my men are done with you.
Go bother someone else.
A cap death trap. That's what they call me.
This ain't a place to make friends. I still don't entirely trust Splint.
not. Oh well, more for me. I'm still looking for more men. Don't hurt me. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. You got me. What do you want? Okay, sure. Yeah, no worries. I just need the caps, that's all. And then she's free. Okay, sure. Yeah, yeah. Whatever you want. Keep your caps anyway. Didn't want them. I'm a busy guy. Go away. You can't just waltz in here and get what you want. Again. Money talks, but sometimes it whispers. Tells me all I need to know.
You better not be looking for trouble.
The past is gone. Now
I was worried about you, hero. Any, good news?
Come on now. I wanted to come see the fabled marksman myself. Magpie here tells me you were helping her out with a little debt issue. Is the issue solved?
No, Spike. You don't get to just act all jolly now. I know what you're like, and I do not appreciate you waltzing in here acting like a changed man.
I am a changed man. My raider days are far behind me. I'm not that person anymore. Look, did you help her or not?
He's not gonna be waiting for me anymore?
What did I tell you? They always help out.
No kidding. Spike, Eugene, filled me in on the details of this revolt. Look, I'm not opposed to helping. It's time I do something good, for once. It's what my brother would want. You'll all probably die without me there anyway. But I'm not happy about working with a liar like Eugene. I'll see you in the kingdom, hero.
I'm glad you could help Magpie. She'll be a great addition to the fight.
Worried about
How'd it go
you,
with the other guy?
hero.
Great. Two strong fighters. This is an easy win for us, friend. Exactly what we need. You did a great job. The final part of our plan has come. We need someone to infiltrate the arena and keep the king
Gotta make
busy.
sure those
It's
traps
obvious,
are
but
set up
you're
again.
the best person for the job. I get the feeling he's real interested in you. So chances are he won't kill you on sight. I was hoping you'd say that. This is the key that helped me escape the kingdom. This time, you'll use it to get back in. It unlocks an old maintenance door in the service pipes that lead right up into the factory. Get into the arena and talk to the king. While you do, we'll break in. Good luck. Nice of you to finally show up. I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. Seems our friends couldn't quite cut it in here.
You mourn vermin. These are his conquests.
I wanted to show the king that all you need to do is kick over a few rocks to make the worms crawl out. Maybe you haven't figured it out yet, but I used you. You were my prey and my bait. I simply sowed the seeds, planted ideas of revolution to coax insects out of the woodwork. You rounded up the roaches and sentenced them to death. Now the king knows how good I can be by his side. Ha! Gullible and stupid. What a catch you are. You weren't in this little test alone. The Rust King pitted us against each other. He wanted to see who had the appetite to help rule his wasteland. After the king laid down the gauntlet, I put together a plan to root out potential problems, while making you do all the legwork. All for your good friend Eugene. Ha! Couldn't go around by my old raider named Spike, could I? Those do-gooder idiots would have sniffed me out and ruined everything. I think all this hard work has earned me a place at the top. Don't you, my king?
You don't speak for me. You forget that I have eyes and ears everywhere. I have seen your stolen glory. Warrior, I know you were the one to lure those out of their dens. I'm less pleased to see you waste your efforts helping the weak. Your road is still paved in blood, even if your intentions were pure. I know who you really are.
See? No ambition. You don't belong at the Rust King's side.
Enough. My arena awaits you both. Warrior, you will show me that you are not weak prey. This is your final chance to impress me. Don't waste it.
We have company.
Thought you could hide from me? Too weak to live?
I'm...
What was that? Thought you could hide from me? Precious ashes. Here.
It's decided. For what's to come, I need a conqueror. You, Eugene. Boast too much for someone who didn't do the work. But you, champion, your resolve is firm. Now, we must deal with this mutt.
Mercy? I don't want your mercy. It was my hand that guided you here, my friend. Without me, you wouldn't have an ounce of respect from anyone, let alone the king. I'll escape, just like I always do. And then...
I owe nothing to no one. I hate liars. I despise weaklings. Stolen glory is an early grave in my kingdom. So am I. He didn't have the gall to stand by my side. What made you follow that weakling's plan? Was it monetary gain? Or was it your bloodlust? Did you expect to take my kingdom? If you were someone else, I would have snapped your neck for even considering such an idea. You're lucky I'm not your enemy. Enough. We have other things to discuss. Now that Eugene is dealt with, I'll answer your questions. Then, you will leave. There is no working for me. You continue to live in a world I own. But now, you walk it as my champion. And in time, you will fulfill your purpose for me. Plans are for schemers. Like the one that is now pulp between my fingers. I rule what I see. I will kill what I want, when I want. I continue to forge my might, for whatever may come. You are a part of that. No. If I had known that Eugene planned to stifle their efforts, I would have killed him from the start. I don't fear rebellion. I hunger for it. Let the strong rise up and face me. To hinder their potential is an insult to my strength. No. The schemer came to my attention first. When I heard rumors of his wit, I sought a worthy opponent, and had my men track him down. I told him to prove to me that his value outweighs that of any member of my army. His pathetic attempts to avoid a fight amused me. For a time, just as my patience ran thin, you arrived. A skilled warrior from beneath the earth. He must have assumed you'd be easy prey. Ha! It's clear he was a coward from the start. For as long as you prove worthy. If that changes, I'll step on your skull myself. Yes, but this will not be our last encounter. There's my warrior. There's a fire in your eyes. Just be careful who it burns. It's time to go. I'll see you again soon, champion.
This is an emergency broadcast signal from Authentication Code Barracuda. Emergency classification. Blast door integrity compromised. Any available Vault Tech personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol VT-21. This signal will repeat. This is an emergency.
This camps. Dialectical materialism rating is insufficient. Pilot, report. You must work harder, comrade. This plant is filled with the filth of the bourgeoisie. It must be cleansed.
Great. Now it's gonna be pouring down rain. Chopping tree after tree. Hey there! In my downtime, I love reading those magazines. How about you? Have you read them before? I have a few spares that I scavenged. Have you heard of Backwoodsman? It comes in handy wandering around Appalachia. You want it? Hope you enjoy. Don't like the fog. Even just a mist makes it harder to see.
I've never really understood why Vault-Tec put numbers on their doors. How many are there anyway? Man, this day is full of surprises. First this darn vault door lands here, now you've come to collect it. Well, going by the number, I'd say this is from Vault 63. My buddy told me that it's located in the ash heap. I can mark it on your map. If you do make your way down there, stay safe. I heard it's overrun with mole miners. And the ash heap itself is barely breathable without a mask. And one wrong step might charcoal roast your foot. That aside, there's been a crazy storm brewing down that way. Doubt it's related, but I think I'll steer clear myself all the same. You bet. Safe travel, stranger. Hey, Dweller. I know it looks tempting, but you don't want to burn yourself, do you?
supers. I am unstoppable. They're coming for us again! Find them! Must rest. Can't smell, can't taste, can't see. I go to the storm. Your noise. Pain. I smell blood. Wait. You shadows. You shadows. You're all your thoughts. Stinking creature of blood. We're going to find you. They have come again. No more. No more. No more. Kill the creature. I go to this storm. Must rest.
Still staying out there? Come to the intercom if you can hear me. Someone there? I picked up a pretty big surge of activity on our sensors, but it went quiet all of a sudden. Well, obviously.
That whole tunnel is infested with the Lost. The question is, what are you doing in there with them? Wait, are you telling me that you managed to wipe out all of the Lost yourself? I have so many questions. How? With what? And actually... No, focus, Hilda. I could use someone with a lethal skill set. Hey, would you be up for a little hike? Perfect. The entrance area you're in now was once a high-speed rail system for transporting supplies to the rest of the vault. But as you can see, it's completely caved in. You'll have to walk to another entrance closer to the vault's atrium. It's just a quick trip over the hills to the south. Look for the entrance to the Shenandoah National Park. If you need a landmark, just keep walking toward that teeny-tiny, giant, menacing storm in the sky. You'll find the entrance underneath the manor in the dead center of the park. And storm. Can't miss it! Good luck!
Go away! Get away! Oh, you aren't one of them. You scared me. I'm Craig from Foundation, and I think I'm the only one left. We saw the nasty weather kicking up down here and thought it'd be worth checking out. See if anyone needed help. Didn't make it far down the road before we got jumped by something. I panicked and ran. You're serious? Did you hear what I just told you? Well, better you than me, I suppose. Actually, if you're going out there anyway, would you mind doing me a favor? As you head down Skyline Drive, could you check if there are any signs of what happened to my friends? A trail, a body, personal effects. Anything I could use to find them or report back at Foundation? Who knows? Maybe even a survivor. Not asking you to do much, just to drop a flare nearby. I can investigate them once the storm calms down a bit. Thank you so much. Anyway, just take the flares. If you happen upon anything or anyone, just drop one. And if you come back after, I'll make it worth your while. And watch out for those things. They may look like ghouls, but they're not. And they're not friendly. What am I gonna do if those things come back? What am I gonna do if those things come back? Not gonna let anyone hurt you, Caddy. Just stay quiet and they won't hear you. What am I gonna do if those things come back?
Calling mysterious stranger. Hello? Anyone there yet? Maybe I gave bad directions. Hello? Anybody? You're another one of those, huh? Oberlin's bound to like you at least. So, here's the situation. You need to get into the vault. I need to get out. This door isn't intended for easy access, so it'll require joint authorization from both sides to open. I'm on this side and authorized. You're on that side and not authorized. But no worries. I've got a plan. All of the Lost were once members of the Vault and should have authorization. You just need to get a hold of a hand and scan it. Easy peasy. That's right. Just a bit of post-mortem amputation and we'll be set. Just scan the hand once you've got it. I'll be on standby. Promise. Time's a ticking. Chop, chop! Ooh, sorry. Anyway, I gotta run, but I'll be back. Scan a hand! Bye!
Oh, good, you're here! And you're not lost, I assume. If you are, say so, because that would be a major breakthrough. I'm a bit too busy for that, but someone inside would be very happy to answer all of your questions. Anyway, I'm Hilda Stoltz. Hi. I'm head of the organic sector, which is exactly where I'm about to run off to. But don't worry, my Uncle Hugo is very eager to meet you. Just down the hall, in the Overseer's office, as he is the Overseer. Oh, and I've disabled the two-step lock, so coming and going should be easier now. Anyway, like I said, Uncle Hugo, down the hall. Toodaloo!
We felt the whole vault shaking a while back. Security said it was nothing to worry about, though.
Willkommen. Bitte komm rein. My niece told me to expect you. And do not mind my appearance. I can assure you I mean no harm. Can the same be said of you, though, outsider? Do you intend to harm us? Where are my manners? I did not mean to be so standoffish. You are a most welcome guest here. I cannot be too careful. It has been a long time since we've spoken with anyone from the surface. Ah, fascinating. Is that the faint clicking of a Pip-Boy I hear? How grand. A colleague from another paradise below the ground. Vault 76, I take it? What a pleasant surprise.
Tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath of barely fresh air.
Wunderbar. Kismet, even. We are having fun now, aren't we? Listen, my new friend. Regardless of what pretenses my dear niece may have brought you here with, I believe I can repay you for your effort. No, opportunity. And your silly surface currency too, I suppose. As you may have ventured to guess on your trip here, our beloved Shenandoah has seen better days. Less stormy days. I'm in the midst of trying to get this under control, but our vault is still in a bit of a state of shock. If you'd be willing to engage in a bit of freelance work, I'm sure I can provide plenty of payment in kind.
I'm tired of all the red tape and security
Fantastic.
just to get a breath
I'm pleased to hear it.
of fresh air.
Perhaps I should introduce myself to assuage any hesitation you have. I am Hugo Stolz, overseer of Vault 63, yes, but also a principled man of business from the world of yore. Founder and CEO of Stolz Enterprises, respected member of Vault Tech's board of directors, and overall international man of mystery. Allow me to formally welcome you to Vault 63 as our, let's say, outside consultant. Yes, that'll do perfectly. In words, no. But I could feel your heart leap at the promise of our joint triumphs to come. You cannot hide these things from me, I'm afraid. Now, I'm sure you have many questions. I would expect no less, but I promise your first task will help to answer much. Speak with our Chief of Security, James T. Oberlin, and fetch me his latest situation report. I'd like to have him vet you a bit before we proceed any further. I'm sure he'd be happy to answer questions for you about our current predicament while you're at it.
And discoveries. And news. Screw it. I miss how it was before.
You'll do splendidly, I'm sure.
I miss research, and science, and discoveries, and news. Screw it. I miss how it was before.
I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath of barely fresh air.
What if we go back to the surface and nobody
Been
wants to
expecting
know
you.
us because of our...
James T. Oberlin, Chief of Security, Vault 63, formerly United States Army. Ordinarily, an outsider would report directly to the security offices. But as you've seen, Mr. Stoltz isn't fond of ordinary. How exactly did you end up on our doorstep, outsider? And you were able to dispose of them. Interesting. Must mean you have some combat training. That could be helpful. Well, considering I'm entirely lacking any sort of credentials or background on you, perhaps you can fill me in on your history.
What if we go back to the
You do seem fit to fight, at least.
Nobody wants to
But that's
know
not
us
really an
because
answer to
of
my
our
question. I won't fault you for a lie by omission, though.
mission.
You seem eager and able enough. I've already been made aware that you're a dweller from Vault 76. Mr. Stoltz buzzed me ahead of your arrival and filled me in on the situation. Sorry for the test, but wanted to see how you'd present yourself. I appreciate your attempt to take this seriously, but I won't say I don't have my doubts. Let's see how this plays out, though. Here's my status report for Mr. Stoltz. You're dismissed, unless you have other questions.
This research, and science, and discoveries, and news.
Vault 63 has lasted this long. No reason to think it won't keep lasting.
I'm tired of all the red tape and
You've returned. I've just been thinking on some things. Yes, that. Don't worry about that now. I have a question for you. Tell me, are we our brains?
Someone do so much good around here. It's refreshing.
Yes, precisely. But is that not just scratching the surface?
Don't you be starting to change the
Consciousness, perception, encoding and the formation of memories. To take the observable world and sculpt from it a translation of ourselves, of others. And in the eyes of others, how many versions of us exist? Of course. We've only just met. I apologized. You have the spirit of an old friend. I've forgotten there's much new ground to tread between us. I may have failed to mention this before, but I am or was blind. Born that way. After the incident that left me in this state, I became able to truly see the world. Well, perhaps it's more accurate to say I feel the world. Pulses of electricity, waves bending and refracting, gentle hums of life vibrating shapes into being. This world I see, I share it with the lost. I live as they do, yet I remain myself. Perhaps more myself than I was before. But others were lost to it, and to us. Friends, colleagues, loved ones. When they witness this world, they're minded. Well, I suppose I cannot explain what their mind perceives, just as one could never explain sight to me before. We have been trying to learn why this connection was permanently severed between us. Desperately so.
What if we go back to the surface? Nobody wants to know us because of our, condition.
A scientist, are you? Just like my Audrey and little Hilda. We are unsure of why, but we suspect that my condition may have mutated differently than others. Perhaps it was my proximity to... Oh, never mind, B. This sort of talk is dreadfully boring. All of this is to say we need your help, my friend. There are many problems at our feet, and you are uniquely equipped to help us. And pay we will. Let's discuss next steps. There's 2 sets of investigations I'd have you undertake. Your new friend Oberlin can fill you in on one, and I'd be happy to walk you through the other. Take a moment to relax and process. Speak with either of us when you're ready to hear the details. And once again, I cannot contain my excitement in having you on board. Willkommen im Team, mein Freund. What? Never seen a blind man? Yeah, me neither.
Supplies are starting to dwindle a little. Even with the stockpile from the supply runs. Before the storms.
So, shall we begin? There are some tasks that I'm unequipped to handle myself, and I need your assistance. Excellent.
As you've hopefully been made aware by now, the source of the weather phenomenon outside is a device that is under our control. Or rather, the lack thereof. Control, that is. In order to solve this error, we'll need to acquire the weather machine's blueprints. They are in the wall safe just over there.
You reckon that storm's gonna get worse or better?
If only it were that simple. The safe can only be opened with a key. A key that my beloved wife Cassie has chosen to hide in a very secure location. So secure that only she knows where it is. This is problematic, as she has been unwell and unresponsive for quite some time. That said, she was a diligent note-keeper. I'm certain you could find out where she moved the key to if you were to search through her notes. You should find them all in our room upstairs. It is unlocked, so you should be able to just walk in. With my condition as it is, I'm unable to do this myself, and thus, my new friend, the task falls to you.
Even with the stockpile from the supply runs.
The new animals up there.
Before the storm.
Any of them good for eating?
You will? Oh, wie wunderbar. Best of luck. I could use some help over here.
I miss research, and science, and discoveries, and news. Screw it. I miss how it was before.
I miss research, and science, and discoveries, and news. Ah, screw it. I miss how it was before.
Vault 63 has lasted this long. No reason to think it won't keep lasting. You should have arrived a few years back. The old vault sure was something. You know, before the accidents. I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get in. A long time since we had a good community gathering around here.
What the hell are you doing in here? Get your filthy hands off her! What's that? Oh. I understand. I apologize. Truly. I'm just very protective of her, you know? She is my other half, and life is just not complete without her. Of course she has the key herself. I should have known. Yes, very well. If you would excuse me, I would like a moment with my wife. Come find me when you have the blueprints.
Don't you be starting to change things up around here. We got a system and it works, damn it!
There was a landslide around the mansion? I wonder how that happened.
The new animals up there. Any of them good for eating?
The new animals up there. Any of them good for eating? These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression. Don't you be starting to change things up around
What's up?
here. We got a system, and it works.
I could use... I believe you have something for me. Well, they're no good to me. I can't read them. Go deliver them to my daughter, Audrey. She's the one who's leading the effort to repair the weather machine. Oh, and before I forget, our conversation earlier, in Cassie's room. Water under the bridge, yes? I do hope we can keep that just between us. I'd hate for rumors to flutter about. I'm happy to hear it. Oh, and before you go off to Audrey, I would like you to indulge me in another thought exercise I've been meditating on. If you were to repair a ship by replacing it plank by plank, piece by piece, so much so that no single piece of wood from the original vessel remained, would you have a new ship? Or would it still be the original, only improved? Right you are, my friend. Both in the origins of the question and its complexity. Let's say for this example that we can agree that eventually it is a new ship. Because I think the more interesting question is, at what point does it become so?
Sure was something.
After half of the planks? After the final part is replaced? Perhaps the rudder? Or mast? If we were to change piece by piece, at what point do we become something entirely new? Up. One moment. Let's perhaps hold on an answer. I'd rather that linger with you a bit. And you have important business to attend to. Now, off with you to see Audrey. She's buried in her books in the meteorology sector. I hope you have some good hiking boots. It's quite the trek. Safe travels.
These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression.
felt the whole vault shaking a while back. Security said it was nothing to worry about, though.
Don't you be starting to change things up around here. We got the system and it works, damn it!
So you'll be what? Make it quick. I've been spread thin dealing with surface-side security concerns. My more menial tasks have started to slip through the cracks, however. I can tell you're equipped to handle much worse, but tackling some issues from my backlog would be of great service to me. At least as a start. There are 3 in particular who often bring up issues to me. You can start there.
I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks, just to get a breath of
There are
barely
3
fresh
residents
air.
that have been complaining about a myriad of concerns. Margaret, Lawrence, and Julio. Your best bet is to track them down. They're likely lounging about waiting for someone else to handle the hard work. They should have more than enough to keep you busy for the time being. Report back when it's been handled. In the meantime, I have other matters I need to attend to, so please, if you'd excuse me.
Vault 63 has lasted this long. No reason to think it won't keep lasting. These jumpsuits don't leave much room for expression.
Don't you just hate... Ooh, a stranger. We haven't seen anyone from outside in a while. What brings you here?
Buddy, you're standing a little close there.
Chief Oberlin's finally getting around to dealing with this, huh? And sending in a stranger to boot. He must have it tough. Yeah, there's a few things we've brought up before. Most of it in the lower levels. Things like strange noises coming from the generator room. People are scared to go check it out in case one of the Lost are in there.
Oh, also, we have a huge rat problem in the storage room, as in, huge rats. Last time I was on a food run, something jumped right past me and snatched it. Damn near took my arm with it, too.
And, someone should probably take care of Alfie.
Yeah... Alfie was one of us, but his condition got worse until he got us to lock him in his room. He's probably lost his mind by now, but no one could bring themselves to do what needs to be done. You didn't know him, though. If there's anything you could do for him, we'd appreciate it. You can get to the lower levels from the elevators just over there. There's also a stairwell down just across the atrium that leads directly to the storage room. Good luck, and thank you.
Good luck down there, and, welcome to Vault 63.
Huh? What did you say?
You smell something weird?
What if we go back to the surface? And then I saw... Welcome back. How are things going?
Huh? What did you say?
We're sorry that you had to be the one to deal with all of that.
Yeah, it's good to know there are still people outside, especially people who are capable.
Thanks. We couldn't have done it ourselves. Is there anything we can do for you? Yeah. We'll spread the word that you are someone trustworthy. Thanks again for all the help.
You should have arrived.
You're all right, outsider.
The old vault sure was something.
Supplies are starting to
How about some space, buddy? You're,
Don't you just hate rude people listening in on private conversations?
Don't you be starting to change things up around here. We got a system and it works, damn it.
Don't you be starting to change things
So
up.
you'll be with us. You're back.
We got the system
I hope
and
you
it
have
works,
good news
damn
for
it.
me. Well, color me surprised. Good work. With that out of the way, I'll be able to focus on the more important matters, like dealing with the chaos going on outside of this vault. I don't suppose that those three had anything interesting to say while you were helping them? Looks like I may have to check in with our custodian Johnny later. He usually hears a thing or two, though I'd much rather people come to me than having to resort to gossip mills. Still, it can be hard for people to know who to trust. But enough about that. Now that you've helped me out, is there anything I can help you with? First, your reward. I'll arrange for something from our armory. I'm sure you'll find a good use for it in the future.
Don't you be starting to change things up around here.
Now that you've proven yourself useful, I have a sensitive situation that could use some in-person problem solving. The emergency alert in the organic sector has been triggered, something that requires proper authorization to do. As I understand it, the lab's head researcher Hilda Stoltz headed there not too long ago. I believe you're acquainted. It would appear she's gotten herself into danger. It's unlikely she'd seek outside meddling if it wasn't something serious. Get to the lab, assess the situation, and ensure Hilda returns here safely. If she's unwilling to return, convince her otherwise. She, and Mr. Stoltz for that matter, may believe her research takes priority over her safety. With our current numbers, that isn't a risk worth taking. With the tram tunnels collapsed, you should still be able to access organics from a cave nearby, used as a sort of ventilation system. If Hilda was able to make it there, I imagine you won't have too much trouble. But I'll provide a security key, just in case. Be prepared for the worst. I look forward to your return.
The whole vault shaking a while back. Security said it was nothing to worry about, though.
I'm tired of all the red tape and security checks just to get a breath of barely fresh air.
I miss research and science and discoveries.
After your dick. What a roar, man. Well done, mate. A really solid effort. Everyone, if you could stay inside the bunker for a few moments while my associates make sure it's safe to exit. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Big effort you made for me there. I won't forget it in a hurry.
Just stay quiet and they won't hear you.
This is going to hurt you a lot more than me. I'm a much better tactician. Threat detected. I calculate your chances.